Hey everybody, Spanky the Hero here. We're back from Memorial Day weekend. Hope everybody had a good weekend. And this is the car vlog. So, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about today. A couple episodes of Stellaris have made it up. And on the side note, XCOM. So I did attempt to do a new session of XCOM. But there was a bit of trouble. I don't know if it's related to the new update. Well, it's definitely mods, I have to say. But right now, the game's a bit broken. Specifically, my Rangers are... like, all the skills are shuffled around for whatever reason. So, like, my Rangers don't even know... Slash for whatever reason. I'm not sure what happened. What mod's breaking what. I started doing some troubleshooting of my mods to... like disabling them one at a time. Like I thought it was the Katanas mod because I know that's broken with the latest update. Items default to having one rather than an infinite number of items depending on how the mod works. So like Katanas in general, I have one of each and that's it. On the other front of that, there is the fact that abilities are just completely wrong. Like my Rangers, all my Rangers have Phantom, which they never had before. So all the skills are completely jacked up right now. I did just do a test run where I removed all the mods and started the game. Like as much as it was very pissed off with the lack of the missing content. It did work. Like everything seemed okay, but I only gave it a quick glance and I did do a full investigation. I'm gonna see about, and actually I did record a session. I did play another mission. What was it? We had the retaliation site where we left off last time, so I did actually go through the mission with the crippled teams. I didn't realize that my Rangers were crippled until the battle started, and that was it. The mission started, and that was it. There was no turning back at that point. So I'm trying to figure this out. I spent a good amount of time. What day was that? Saturday, Sunday night. Yeah, I spent a good amount of time Sunday trying to figure out what was wrong with it. And was not able to troubleshoot it down properly yet. It definitely wasn't the Katanas mod, because with that and a couple other mods I thought were going to break it disabled, it still didn't cause a problem. And I'm not enabling the new content pack because I don't want to screw up the playthrough, but I may just kind of give that a test run too to see if I enable that, if it survives. I don't know. I'm a little pissed that it's not working. I spent probably like a good 2 hours just trying to figure out what the hell is going on, but disabling mods, restarting the game, going all the way in to try to figure out what's going on is a bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm hoping to get that sorted out. I'm hoping tonight. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens when I get home from work. The other thing worth mentioning is I'm not going to put any videos up today. I was trying to get the XCOM stuff finished. I do have that episode. But depending on what happens with the mods, like I think the Katanas mod I'm going to accept as broken because the mod author hasn't updated it yet to make it infinite. So I think I may leave it as onesies, twosies, or just one of each katana, and leave it as it may. The other thing is Stellaris is still running well. I mentioned I'm not putting any videos up today because I was hoping to get the XCOM thing sorted out, but I kind of ran out of time. So we'll continue with Stellaris for now as the primary content coming out, and we'll see how it goes from there. I've been looking around at cameras right now so that I can do some of the brew day stuff. I'm trying to get that situated. I did brew a beer yesterday, actually on Memorial Day. I have another one to brew next weekend to get ready for some parties this summer. So all that's kind of doing its thing. I gotta check my schedule to see what's the timing on a few of these to make sure that I'm giving myself ample time to let things ferment and do their thing. Was there anything else? Oh, on the topic of Stellaris, so once it passed, I've noticed that with Stellaris a lot of mods were out early. But some time has passed now since its release, and there's tons more fleshed out mods out there. I did have an idea for a series. I'm more or less building a race right now but I'm not sure how I want to handle this playthrough yet. I want to add, not necessarily a challenge. Well, I do want to add a challenge. I'm gonna do a longer play game, I guess would be the best way to do it. I'm trying, how do I word this? I want to play a larger game with a higher difficulty. Probably with like a better startup, but have it be, what's the term? Like almost like I would check in on the video. It wouldn't be a constant, here's, you know, narrative as I'm doing it normally. I think about building a little bit of backstory for the second race of humans, or another alien race in general, and then tell the story from, like, basically give it its own backstory and then proceed from there, but not record the I can't even think of how I should have probably thought this out rather than just wrote a note that I wanted to talk about this. Make it more like a game session where instead of doing constant play-by-play, have it kind of be like a recap, like every 10 years, a recap. Like, I think it's not a bad idea having like either time sped up, like playback time sped up, or have it that I would just record the whole thing, take clips of it, and then every video would more or less be like a 10-year recap of how society is gone, if that makes sense. So if we were doing like the regular humans, catching a few things like our first colony being built, certain discoveries found, aliens encountered in some battles that take place, more or less fill the, like a 20-minute episode or 20-minute video with the results of the last 10 years in game, or maybe more than that, maybe 15 years in game, 20 years in game even, who knows. So that's what I'm going to try to do, but I'm not going to start it yet. Actually, I'm having a hard time building an alien race that isn't similar to the humans, and I don't want to play the humans again. I want to play something different. As much as it's more natural for me to have humans, what I did think about doing was taking the second race of humans. I forget what they were called, but they were the ones that like split off. I was thinking about taking them and doing it, but I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around the warp drive, or the wormhole travel. I really don't care for it. I think it's kind of stupid, but I guess it is still legit, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. I still like the general, like, Battlestar Galactica jump drive concept, where you're literally jumping from sector to sector. Warp drive is not, I don't consider warp drive to be it is warp drive. I don't consider it on par with like Star Trek's warp drive, because you could just set a destination with that and away you go. Whereas the wormhole travel is like, it feels closer to it feels closer to that in general, because you're able to jump like multiple systems. You don't have to take short jumps. Like, you can make your maximum jump. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. It's still your maximum jump. I don't know. I don't like it. It's a little weird. I could probably do it and just suck it up. I may have to. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for now, that's pretty much where we're going to leave it. I just wanted to give everybody an update there. No video today. This will be the only one coming out today. If I get XCOM figured out, we'll have a new XCOM episode tomorrow. If I don't get XCOM figured out, we'll have a new XCOM video tomorrow. I wanted to make some progress with XCOM, keep things up to speed, but, you know, situations happen, game broke, gonna fix it, gonna get everything straightened out, and we'll have more of them coming, but until we get some more, I appreciate you guys for watching, thank you very much, and I'll see you all next time.